Hey there, Scorpio. Let's check out your weekly messages. This is not date specific, but when you do watch this, hopefully it does provide you with some helpful messages. Sorry, excuse me. But let's get started. So, really, what I'm picking up for this coming week, over the week ahead, it looks like you threw out a set of rules, you threw out a handbook because of different options that were being presented to you. If there were a set of rules that you felt the need to live by, it could be at work as well. A certain set of steps and rules that are put into place. I think you all of a sudden decided those rules don't apply to me. So it's kind of funny. I just get the sense that somebody threw out a handbook, threw out a rule book. There's a little bit of, with the Seven of Cups here paired with the Hierophant in reverse, a set of rules that you it just wasn't working for you, and you turned rogue and you just kind of threw it out and made a decision that it doesn't work for you. There is a sense of illusion and confusion with this. So I don't know if for some of you you're going to want to retrieve those rules or refer back to those rules again, but we'll get more clarification. We also have the Page of Cups here paired with the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, I sense that you'll be either submitting an application for a loan, or submitting your resume for a new job with the King of Pentacles here. And for others of you, this has an emotional feel to it, as in a romantic offer and gesture to an earth sign possibly. But with the Page of Cups is very innocent. There's an innocent vibe here. It's a simplified kind of young, youthful, emotional offer and gesture. I do get the sense as well that the offer that you may be extending to this King of Pentacles, I think there's a little bit of fear there that it will be rejected. Because the King of Pentacles seems very stern, especially with this deck. But again, we'll get some additional cards. We also have the Lovers here paired with the Fool in reversed. So with these two cards here, I do feel a sense that there is something that is standing in the way of something or someone that you love. It could be even hesitation. It could be also the fear that a choice that you make may interfere or stand in the way of something that you love. So let me just get some additional cards here. I didn't really want this to turn in too much of like a love reading, but it does kind of look like it's going in that direction. I'm not gonna lie. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. What now that you threw away this handbook, or there's a set of belief systems that you decided was not working for you, there was a little bit of confusion with the Seven of Cups, as well as several different options. And I think that may be why as well that you decided to chuck the old way of doing something. But with the Knight of Wands here in reverse, there's this sense of either now just aggressively moving away from a set of standards, the old way of doing something. But there's also a sense that you're not particularly enthusiastic and excited about it. Wait, hold on. Okay. There may be a new way of doing something with the Page of Pentacles now, where you see a vision, again, that is not really, it's going against the grain. You may see a vision that no one else is really acknowledging, or there are people that are around you that are telling you and advising you that your vision may be blurred. We have also the Seven of Wands in reverse paired with the Page of Cups and the the King of Pentacles in the upright. So like I mentioned before, and really with the Seven of Wands being in reverse here, I do feel a sense, like I said before, hesitation and or just the fear of something being rejected, whether it's an application or an offer. But I do feel that you're actually taking on the qualities of the King of Wands. He is in reverse. So this is, again, as well as with this. So I don't know if these two situations are tied in together for this week, but there's this aggressive kind of sense of taking matters into your own hands. You're not going to wait around. I think also for many of you, you thought that if you play by the rules or you go through the steps that is being advised to you, or a set of standards that you need to take, step number 1, step number 2, then you can get to step number 3. I feel like you completely chuck that and you're kind of aggressively taking matters into your own hands to get more stability as far as money goes. But because you're taking on such a confident role, confident kind of standpoint and personality with the King of Wands in reverse, taking matters into your own hands, there is this sense of, the small little page that's that little voice in your head that's very innocent still. So there is this little bit of a sense of, I think you're putting on, they're bringing up the personality of a King of Wands, being very aggressive, being very confident, being very charismatic, and trying to create a foundation of stability and comfort, especially when it comes to money and possessions. Going rogue. There is still that little voice in your head, the Page of Cups, that is a little hesitant, like, am I sure that I want to do this? Because, once the King of Wands either lashes out and is driven by his own passions, sometimes you can't take some things back. So there is that little bit of hesitation. So you might want to kind of work through those energies as far as the kind of steps and conversations that you want to have, the kind of steps and conversations and actions that you want to take. Because I do think you may want to think about the long-term consequences and or rewards. So there are some things that you can take on as far as moving forward aggressively, but you also want to temper that and think of what's going on long term. As far as this here, we have the Lovers as well as the Fool in reverse. So again, a little bit of hesitation of what is standing in the way of doing something that you love, or what is standing in the way of being with the person that you love. We have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. So this week, over the week ahead, I think Scorpios are really taking on the personality and characteristics of the court cards of the wand suit. So very action oriented, very driven by passion, very driven by desire. The Queen of Wands here, and actually the Queen and King of Wands, they're very attractive. They have a lot of passion. They act based on the passion that they have. I do get the sense that you're trying to evaluate how can I get what is deserved for me? There's a new path that you're going to forge ahead with. Now, be prepared that when you take aggressive action, that there is going to be a point when you'll have to slow down in order to, you may need to wait for this plan to really show a payoff. We have the star card in reverse here, so there is a little bit of a delay. So be prepared that although you're going to take aggressive action toward the things that you love, there will be a delay, or there will be a point where you'll have to take a time out and wait for the reward to come toward you. So this week, if this is all about you taking action and you taking steps and you going in a particular direction, with the Two of Wands here as well, you are picking a plan, you are picking a path, and you're going for it. And then just be prepared that not everyone will be moving as quickly as you. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you have a really good week. Please like and subscribe. Bye.